Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we went to Ozzy's fort, and we beat Ozzy, Slash, and Flea for a second time. I got the Ozzy pants and I got the Flea vest, but I did not get the Slasher 2. Wish I did. Oh well. It's not like this game really wants you to collect everything there is in the game, though it does help. Anyway, we have some things that we need to do before I decide on what my next side quest is. First off, we're going to go back to Ozzy's fort, even though there is nothing to do there anymore. We're done with the place. It's empty. We'll never see Ozzy and the gang ever again. But there is something you probably noticed. That blue pyramid. Looks like the blue pyramid in the 12,000 BC, doesn't it? That little blue pyramid that was in the Zeal Kingdom on that island that we could not get to. Had to remember where that place was there for a second. Well, if we go to 1000 AD, in the same place where we see this blue pyramid here near Ozzy's fort, we'll be at Medina Village. And what could go wrong when we land in Medina Village? What are we about to find out as soon as we land? Also, I am standing here right now on purpose so I can hear the rest of this. That is so satisfying. When you come back to Medina Village after you beat Ozzy, the music's different. And if you talk around, people are a lot friendlier. The blue imp is happy to see you, and the brown imp mentions there will be a ferry between Truce and Medina soon. Why is that? Well, if we go to the Elder's house, as it turns out, Ozzy the Eighth doesn't have any fame whatsoever to cling on to, and is therefore one of the servants. Yes, sir! I take pride in cleaning off. No, I'm not slacking off! And the blue imp is the mayor. I'm the leader of Medina. Make yourself at home. The name's Bando. Here to build a ferry between Medina and Truce. So all the evil-looking enemies, all the evil-looking monsters, are now the ones doing the work. And all the imps are the ones who call the shots around here. If you go to Medina Square, you'll see people walking around just complimenting the weather, and these two guys follow you, wanting to race you to wherever or something. They move around and follow you like Alphador and the Commons in 12,000 BC. Even the hench is cleaning up or doing some floral work or something. And of course, this guy is looking at the Black Omen. Not sure why, but he is. And if you go to the market, there's nobody there being a jerk anymore. You can buy all this stuff at discount prices if you want to, but, well, you have much better armor anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Though you can still buy items at the price that you should be able to buy them at. Hey, this stuff's mighty tasty. And humans are not only served, but they're served well. You can even sleep here for 10G a night, as opposed to 100. So, Medna is now a really good place to be. And now we can go over here. We've been here before to get what I believe was a mid-ether out of this chest. But if you approach this place with the pendant charged up in 12,000 BC, the pendant reacts. A torch comes from the pendant. The seal has been broken. I will give you the treasure of the Guru of Reason. To the right is a weapon which increases strength. To the left is protective gear which will guard your life. Choose whichever you feel you need, and take it with you. 13,000 years was a long time. Balthazar, I shall see you shortly. And we can walk up here now. So if you open the box to the left, we will get the safe helm. That will basically cast auto protect and turn the person who's equipped it, it will turn their outline yellow. It will flash yellow as if Luku casts protect on them. If you open the box to the right, you'll get the swallow for Chrono. I believe you'll get the safe helm elsewhere, but this is the only time you can get the swallow. And if you choose one treasure, you won't be able to pick the other one. You won't be able to change your mind. So if you take one, you won't be able to take the other. I'm taking the swallow. So the swallow is going to be the strongest weapon we'll have for Chrono at the moment. Speed plus 3 and more strength. And that brings Chrono to double star rating on the speed. I believe the highest speed you can have before you hit double star is 16. So now that Chrono is at double star, he's going to be as fast as he can be. Unless I find some more speed taps for him or something. So I found out more about the stuff that I got from Ozzy's fort. As I thought, Ozzy pants will give you the best defense of any helmet in the game, but it will cause whoever wears it to be inflicted with chaos as soon as the battle begins. It has the auto confuse status on it. Also, it slowly drains the wearer's HP. I did not know that. Also, the Slasher 2, it is a strong weapon for Chrono, but there are no status ailments on it. And there aren't any on the Flea Vest either, which brings the magnet defense of whoever wears it up by 12. So now that that's taken care of, let's talk to Gaspar and see what I want to do next. And we gotta go through a lot of text before I can figure out what I want to do. Okay. There's the Sunken Desert near Fiona's villa in 600. There's Genodome in 2300. There's the Sunstone. There's the Northern Ruins. There's a Rainbow Shell. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do Sunken Desert. Alright, who do I... Well, I want to bring Marl in. So, no, not yet. I want to bring in Marl for the boss battle that will be there. Though I could as easily just bring Magus. He's got ice too. Alright. So, if we go to 600 and we go to the desert south of Zenon Bridge, we will find the Sunken Desert. And there's not a lot of trees around here. Yikes. That little whirlpool right there is a Sunken Desert. There's not a lot of trees around here because of whatever is attacking the plant life here. Far cry from what we saw earlier in the game. And if you talk to Fiona, you'll find out that Marco is back from the war. And something's going on in the desert. Also, there's a sapling right there. My husband Harco is finally home. I'm so relieved. Don't worry. I'm home for good. The desert monsters are draining the life out of the soil here. This mystic seedling could revive the forest, but I can't plant it. Too many hungry monsters lurking about. So, mystic seedling. If you told the woman with the sapling to burn the sapling, you will not be able to do this side quest at all. Thankfully, we told her to secretly plant it. And because of that, the sapling grew, even after the destruction of Zeal's kingdom. And it has lasted all the way up to this time period. Not sure how, but it has. And because of that, we can go over to this little area right here, the Sunken Desert. Let's save. And as soon as we go into that dark centerpiece there, that dark center area, we have to keep walking north into it to do that, we will drop down. There are chests here. This one contains a lapis, but there are also enemy battles. These stairs will lead you out if you need to leave for any reason. There are battles here. Thankfully, they last the one time. You only have to do them once. And we have the hexapods. These guys look like Sir Crawley from Sewer Access. But they can be a lot more annoying. Water-hardened sand. Defense power is down. So if you hit these guys with water 2 or ice 2 or water or ice or any water-based spells, you can bring down their defense and make them easier to beat. 816 experience, 30 tech, 12,000 or 1,200 actually, and a lapis. You'll get quite a few lapises here. Also, be sure to run if you need to go in any direction. So that way you can get things like that full ether. Oh, hello. Mohavores. These guys can hit you with Sand Cyclone and it can hurt. Good thing we're hitting hard back with Ice 2, and that takes care of them real well. 1,044 experience, 45 tech, 1650 G. How am I doing on tech? Ooh, 108, 21, 141. When I'm done with getting Ayla's triple kick, I'll be able to put not Magus, but Robo in there. That would really help. Alright. And we got 4 of these guys. Better hit everybody with Ice 2 right away. I do find it funny that the sand stops moving as soon as you cast ice or water or whatever. Basically anything that makes the battle screen darker. 60 tech, wow. Frog finally learns Cure 2, just like Marl. Excellent. So he can cure one person even more. And if you have Ice 2 or Water 2, this is a lot easier to deal with. And I wish you'd stop smacking me around. And you deserve that critical hit for doing so much damage to Ayla. Alright. That's right, I have yet to learn triple kick. That's why I don't have Ayla out of the party yet. You can kind of tell where the floor will take you if you just look at it long enough. But, yeah. You can just get past the conveyor belt style feeling of the floor just by running around where you need to go. If you run, you'll have a lot more control over where you go. It's not 100% control, but it's still good. Also, you always want to hit with Ice 2 or Water 2 on the first strike. It will do you so much good. Also, oh hey, Ayla learned triple kick. She's now out of tax. Magus finally learns Dark Mist. Drop kick. Ayla and Frog. That is a combination of triple kick and leap slash. Alright. Let's put Robo in the party because he has nothing else. He's one of the few people who still has text. Matter of fact, Magus, Frog, and Robo are the only ones who still have text to learn. So, all we have left for Magus is Black Hole and Dark Triangle. All we have left for Frog is Frog Squash. Frog Squash is just like the Dino Tail in that it attacks all enemies, and the less HP you have, the more damage it does. So if you're 1 HP with Frog and you cast Frog Squash, you'll do a ton of damage, which I like. And for Robo, you have Area Bomb, which is fire damage on all nearby enemies, and you have Shock, which is all enemies, lightning damage. But it'll take a while to get Robo there. Okay. About to say, I know that there is a battle near here. And we now have Cure Wave, which is Cure 2 and Heal Beam. I believe. Cure Wave. That is Heal. And that is... yeah, that is Heal Beam. And so close to the chest that battle is. Not that I mind. Not that I mind at all. And I thought for a minute that would be a critical hit, but nope, just a regular attack. Oh, I thought that would actually finish him off. That will. And that should be the last of the battles. And I feel like there's something else around here. Something that I'm missing. For now, though, I do want to heal the party up. And I do want to save. Just to be safe. Okay, let's look around a little more. I feel like there's something here that I'm missing. Like a tab of some sort. And I can't remember if I'm either dreaming this up or if it's for real and I don't know where it is. I feel like I should know where that is. But as you can see, there's no more enemies anywhere around here because we basically beat them all up. So with that being said, I do want to check this place. And thankfully, I'm going to use my phone to do it because I don't feel like turning my... Aha. Okay. I don't know if you can see it anywhere around here. It should be somewhere around here. But there's supposed to be a power tab. I'm not quite sure if you get to see it until you leave. Okay. Maybe you don't see it until after you beat the boss who is here. I'm so glad I looked this up. Anyway, let us go ahead and pick who I want to put in the party. I'm going to have Magus in the party for casting Ice 2. I'm going to use Ayla for triple kick. And I'm probably going to use Frog for making things easier when it comes to healing. More than likely. So let me go ahead and close the browser on my phone here. And let's start opening chests. What be this? And if we don't open the chest right away, we'll still have a chance to do it. Retinite. He's behind this new desert. How to slay monsters within the earth. 'Tis a very difficult task. 5,000 G. And you just want to be careful where you're going as you run around here. There's a memory cap. We're picking up some healing items. There's a muscle ring, which will increase your power, I believe. And there's an Aeon helm. So I don't know why you would want the Aeon helm and suit, but we also find a Hyper Ether, which will replenish all of your MP, no matter how much you're down. Alright, restores all MP. Now let's see, the muscle ring. Vigor plus 6, so that brings up stamina by 6 for whoever wears it. Alright. Let us go ahead and run into this thing, and then we'll fight the Retinite. So the Retinite is basically a Zombar clone with a little thing, this little core in the middle. It will use the core in the middle to heal itself. Preferably its upper half. You want to use ice whenever necessary to weaken the defense. And I believe from here you want to attack it as much as you can and hit it with water and ice every so often, both parts of the Retinite, to do damage whenever you need to. And it loves to do that attack, which not a lot of damage to any one member of the party. And there's a triple kick. 3 kicks worth of damage. And it will... Oh, good grief, it eats you. Why did you do that? No, I did not want to heal it. Well, anyway, we'll also do other things such as Sand Cyclone and that. Why is your speed so high? Please use Slurp Kiss before it's too late. There we go. Yeah, you do not want the legs to eat whoever it gets. Ugh. I can't use magic! Why is your speed so high? So yeah, this thing will try to eat away at your energy. Oh, for Pete's sake, your speed is so high. Okay. As I was saying, it will use things such as that one little weird attack with the rings, the laser spin, Sand Cyclone. It will, of course, absorb some of your HP or even all of it if the legs manage to suck you in, which I'm not a big fan of. And it can be very fast. And of course, it can also do an earthquake attack, which can be a pain in the butt. Now, as much as I like Ayla's triple kick, it does use 20 MP whenever you use it. But it's going to do a lot of damage. And as you can see, it adds up. Alright. Oh, no! Well, at least it didn't eat either of you. I'm okay with that. All right. You know what that'll do. I was going to have Ayla use it, but I forgot who is in what part of my party. So I guess I'll go ahead and use Cure 2 on our good friend now. And I'll go ahead and use a full Ether on Ayla here. Alright. Now, what do I have? Oh, you piece of garbage. Oh, you didn't die. Cool. Cast Cure 2 on yourself so you don't die. I'm doing better than I hoped. And at a much faster pace, too. I just don't want to die. Okay, he did Sand Cyclone. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. And that is the power of the drop kick. Maybe I should just use this from here on out. Just keep hitting him with ice too, and then... Nope. Hey. Hey! Don't. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's keep hitting him with ice too. Let's keep hitting him with drop kick and triple kick. Alright, we are now at the HP levels that I do want to be at, which is a good thing. And I want to use a full... Oh, I guess not. I finished them off. 2,600 experience, 100 tech, nice, 2,000 G, and we are done. It be settled then. Let us inform Fiona. And on the way out, there's the sparkle. Yeah, you had to defeat the Retinite to get the power tab. The little map on VG Maps didn't tell me that, so yeah, I'm like, I know there's a power tab here, and I had to look it up on my phone. Not something I always do in a Let's Play video, but, well, it was a good thing that I did, because I couldn't tell if I was dreaming that up or not. And before I go, I want to check this room one last time. Because once we leave this place, we're not going to be able to come back. As small as this place is. And we won't be able to do any of the battles we missed if we missed any either. So yeah, as soon as we talk to Fiona, we'll be setting some stuff in motion. Ooh, boy. I need to find a... I need to find a shop. A good one. Maybe I can go to the one in 12,000 BC. To find what I need. Anyway, once you've beaten the Retinite, talk to Fiona. Thank you for routing the beast. Unfortunately, it'll take centuries to revive the forests. I wish I could live long enough to see my wish come true. Live for centuries, eh? Well, if you put Robo in your party and talk to Fiona, you can come for me when the job is done. May I stay behind and help Fiona? Alright. And from here, Robo will be out of your party, tilling the fields, and making sure that all this stuff grows. Now, if you talk to Fiona, with Robo's help, it seems my dream may finally come true. How can I ever thank you? And if you come back here in 1000 AD, we have a forest here now. And we have this cathedral where Fiona's home used to be. This is so much nicer than the desert that was here at the beginning of the game. Anyway, before I do anything else, I do want to see if I can get what I can get in 12,000 BC. And if I keep going north... Okay. Can I get anything that I really need in the store here? Well, I can get full tonics, but I can't get full ethers. I'll stock up on mid-ethers, though. It's no problem. Oh, these are expensive. I'll go ahead and get 60. I'll get myself 260. Alright. Back to 1000. I won't be hurting for much when it comes to healing items, especially the MP variety later in the game. We'll have what we need come near the end. Anyway, let us go back to the forest, and let us go back to this cathedral. Fiona's Shrine. This is Fiona's Shrine. Here we give thanks to Fiona and Robo for replanting the forest 400 years ago. The remains of the lofty Robo are enshrined in the inner sanctum. Here's a hat made from a magical bow filled with mystical forest powers. And if you talk to her, well, you won't be able to get the safe helm. But you can get the Vigil hat, which protects you from status ailments. Now, I do want to sell my stuff here because, well, I can. I might as well get the stuff out of my inventory. I definitely won't be needing these anymore. I won't be needing the Raven armor. Or the Doom helm. Definitely need to use the power tab. And the magic tab. Especially when I get the chance to. And we don't really need the Aeon armor that we found there. So we now have more stuff than ever. Who do we want to put? Well, I might as well go ahead and put Chrono, Marl, and Luke in the party here. Just to be on the safe side. I'm going to put power on Chrono. One magic tab on Marl. And one magic tab on Luca. That should bring them both to 51. And from here, there's Robo. If you hold up and press A on Robo, we'll pull him out. Man, he has been through a lot. Systems reactivated. Where am I? Ah. Chrono. How nice to see you. For you, it was a quick hop. But for me, 400 long years have passed. The effort was worth it. The forest has grown back. Now, let us celebrate our 400th year reunion. And there's got to be a lot going on in Robo's innards right there, and not surprisingly, Luca's gonna take the time out of the night to fix him. And from here, we have some cool dialogue. After 400 years of experience, I have come to think that Lavos may not be responsible for the gates. What do you mean? I have come to think that someone or something wanted us to see all this. The different events over time that we have witnessed. It is almost as if some entity wanted to relive its past. Ayla, no. When people die, elders say, see whole life pass by. 'Tis true that mortals do relive their most profound memories before death claimeth them. Yet those memories most often are sad ones. Thinking things like, if only I had done this, or I shouldn't have done that, triggers unpleasant old memories. Will that happen when our time comes? Probably. Who knows? Is there a point in time you'd want to return to, Luca? No. Not really. I'm sorry, was that something I shouldn't have asked? It's okay. It's just something I don't like to think about too much. Lavos playeth an integral role in the fortunes of this entity. So who is this entity? It is unknown whose memories these are. It may be something beyond our comprehension. Our journey may come to an end when we finally discover the identity of the entity. Shall we turn in for the night? So after some pondering as to why we are seeing these gates, we are suddenly awoken by what sounds like a gate. And you can't talk to anybody, as Luca is just suddenly awake in the forest, and there is a gate here. It's red. This weird gate suddenly just pops up. And we're in a bedroom. Much like in the present. Did I make it back to that moment? And there's a note. 6/24/990 AD. Dad promised to go hiking with me, but blew me off again due to his work. I hate science. I loathe it. And you don't want to go over there, because that will trigger something when you don't want to trigger it. Instead, you want to do some exploration. And if you go in here, suddenly this room has some usefulness to it. The password is the name of my lovely wife. Use it in an emergency to bond. So it's Lara. It's not hard when you're playing the English language version, but it was a little different for Japanese speaking players when the game originally came out on the Super Famicom in Japan. Her name is obviously Taban's wife and Luca's mother is named Lara, Lara. However, due to how her name is pronounced, and, well, more importantly, how L's and R's are pronounced in the Japanese language, that wasn't as obvious to Japanese players who did not know English. So, for all they know, Lara's name could have been Lala or Rala or Rara, just because of how L and R's are in Japanese. Which, there's no L's in Japanese, and there's only R's. But in case they are pronouncing a foreign word, and there's an L, it's pronounced much like an R. So it's Lara. And there's Lara's bedroom, and yeah, we are in Luca's house in the past. Pardon me. Ugh. Anyway, once you go down here, you have one shot. And we're there. There's a sparkle in that machine. Down there to the right. You can probably see it now. What is this thing? The bond says to keep away from it, but it's so dusty. I'll just... Dear me, my skirt! I'm stuck! Luca! Luca, help! I can't pull it out. And the machine just starts going in on its own. It just starts. Luca, enter the password. Stop this machine. But I don't know it, Mommy. Well, we do. Go up to the sparkle, press A. Hold right and press A. Enter password. L-A-R-A. You want to do that before Lara is pulled all the way to the left side of that machine. Thank goodness, Mommy. Luca. Luca. If she goes all the way to the left side of that machine, you will witness how she got that horrible accident, and you will have missed out on the one time to save her. And we can't go back down anymore. We have these two notes blocking our way, so we can't just go anywhere anymore except to the gate. I feel like I've learned something. I'll study machines now. There'll be no more accidents around here. And that is how Luca became a scientist. Only thing is now, we've changed history. Because whoever this entity is, which the game doesn't really touch on after that, allowed us to change the past. And once we're out of there for good. And Robo's awake. Luca, you've got a kind heart. You're always thinking of others. This is for you. It's a piece of amber I created using the sap from a tree in my forest. It took 400 years and a lot of pressure to make. I hope you'll find it useful. And we have the Green Dream. The Green Dream, when equipped, will automatically revive somebody if they are killed. It'll automatically revive the wearer. It only works in battle one time, though. Robo, you're so sweet. And from there, we are done. Let's go ahead and save. And we have now played through the Sunken Desert side quest. There's a forest here now. And if we go to the snail stop, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but not Mayor's Manor. Snail stop, which is right here. Just now remembered. 400 years ago, a strange metal creature helped a woman named Fiona revive the forest to the north. The creature was placed in a shrine within the forest. So, yeah, we changed the past. And now, we have Luke in the party. Not Luca, but we have Robo back in the party, taking the third slot. And from here, we can go back to the end of time, and we can also do whatever. We're done here. Join me next time where we take on another side quest. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!